Shalom Yasharallah. As always, I'd like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rachak Wadash, whom I worship, and double honors to my elder apostles, great millstones, who told me this word in sincerity and in truth, and who rule well. Salutations be to the hopeful elect that are doing the work the right way. Out there in the highways, byways, hedges, and gaps, may the Heavenly Father grant you your crowns of salvation at His appearing. Okay. I'm the Bishop Teacher Sakuran from the Hebrew Israelite group known as Great Millstone, also known as GMS. This is another T.E.O.E.W.A.W.K.I news. T.E.O.E.W.A.W.K.I means the end of Esau's world as we know it, and each day and every day we look forward to this man's downfall. Okay, so we watch for things, okay, on the world front, current events that would lead up to this, you know, because this year came in with a bang, and Lord willing, it'll end with a big bang. Okay. Okay, so I have AP News ready to go, and I'm just gonna pull it up, read the article, see what they're talking about, and definitely if there's something juicy that catches my eye, then definitely, you know, we'll go into it. But this thing here that I do is a quick thing. It's quick, you know, it's to the point, quick. So hopefully it'll set the stage, so to speak, for a lesson later on in the day. Alright, what we got here? This is AP top news, okay? And I don't know what the hell they're showing here. Trump imposes his vision on America in departure from first term stumbles. Tens of millions of dead people aren't getting Social Security checks, despite Trump and Musk claims. Trump's Labor Department pick has union support. Worker advocates wonder how much power she'd have. It says Trump administration halts support for representing unaccompanied children in immigration court. Trump signs order to study how to expand IVF and calls for radical transparency from government. Trump trying to do all kind of shit. It says Trump says AP will be curtailed at the White House until it changes its style to Gulf of America. It says Israel, excuse me. It says Israel's Israel's West Bank crackdown triggers a wave of displacement unseen in decades. Well, that's what Esau do. These Edomites do. They break up families, displace families, and and nations, and wreaks havoc on the lands. They take people's lands, take people's natural resources, claiming it for their own. They'll conquer land, then they'll put their own names on the land. That's even in the scriptures, right? That's in Isaiah the 14th chapter. What's that, from the 21st verse on down? They call their lands by their own names. These lands that the Lord already had put names on the different lands and the inheritances of the nations. Every nation has their own land from the beginning, and that's how it's going to be when Yahushua come. Yahushua is going to cause everyone to go back to their ancient landmarks that the Lord blessed them with since the beginning. Okay. Let me see here. It says Texas measles cases are up, and New Mexico now has an outbreak. Here's what you need to know. So we know about pestilences towards the we're living in the evil days, so anything could go down, whether it's created by man or not. The Heavenly Father has control of it all. But we know about outbreaks and stuff like that, so be on the lookout, because they're planning something a new outbreak. Okay, so so be on the lookout for that. That's why we just got to keep our herbs and supplements are good. Organic herbs and supplements are good, but at the end of the day, it's Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, that will bring the healing, that will heal you from anything, from any disease any pestilence that may come upon you. Okay. It says migrant groups say racist attacks increase in German city after deadly Christmas market violence. It says a deeper look at the talks between U.S. and Russian officials as Trump suggests Ukraine is to blame. It remains to be seen what's going to happen with. At one point, we thought this was going to cause straight up, World War III, man. And it still can, because anything could pop off, right? But it has been shown that God is the victor in that war, obviously, because Russia is the stronger nation. So I don't know how the hell they thought that had the Western nations, the U.S. and what they call the so-called Western nations, got more involved with that, it would have been a all-out war, man, all-out world war, But they don't want to mess with God, man. God got the Satan 1 and Satan 2 missiles, man, nuclear missiles and shit. They don't want to deal with. I think that missile could reach over here within 15 minutes. Don't quote me on that. I gotta look that up myself. But the U.S. don't got nothing like that. says Middle East latest. That's, yeah, we got to keep our eye on the Middle East too. What's happening in the Middle East? What's happened between Russia and the U.S.? What's happening between Israel and Iran, and all that, man. The Harmageddon, right? The Mount of Troops. The Valley of Decision, which that's the whole, what they call the Levant region, the Middle East. Anything that happens around that area, man, because that area is a hotbed, man. It's a hotbed for prophecy, because the what they call the final conflict, right, is gonna take place in that area. And it's gonna bring all the nations' militaries to meet up there. Okay. Let me see here. Middle East latest. Netanyahu appoints advisor with Trump ties to lead ceasefire talks. The Pope slept peacefully, got up and had breakfast after diagnosis of pneumonia, Vatican says. A$AP Rocky dives into Rihanna's arms as not guilty verdict is read and felony assault at felony assault trial. Questions emerge about what may have caused Delta plane to burst into flames and flip over. Okay, I didn't know that it burst into flames. I just thought it just flipped over. But obviously, right, it will burst into flames. But yeah, and then everybody, from what I understand, they survived, man. But they're gonna get money, because they're gonna sue the hell. Those people are gonna sue the hell out of that company, right? And they all made it, but they're traumatized for life, man. All right, but that's what's gonna happen to America. The Lord's gonna flip America over like the Lord's gonna bring out a big spatula, flip America over like that airplane, and it's gonna burst in flames. I'll leave it there. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and all praises be to T.E.O.W.A.W.K.I. Shem Yahushai. Stay tuned, stay faithful, keep watching. All right. If you blink, you'll miss a whole lot. All right, shalom.